Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Today's Restaurant Networking Group. Today is February 27th. Give me the 27th. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of restaurant vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any issues or questions they may have. So if you want to reach us to join our group, or you have a question that you'd like to ask, give us a call at 561-620-8888, or go to our website at trnusa.com. We have some new people here this morning who I'd like to introduce. Let me start. Elliot, good morning. Tell us about yourself, where you are, how we can reach you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Elliot Brown. I'm the senior partner of the law firm of Brown and Blaier, PC. When I started this firm in 2009, after working both at major law firms and as in-house counsel, general counsel for two different entities, I was living at the time and based in central New Jersey. Since then, about 3 years ago, I've returned to my home state of Florida and currently reside in Boynton Beach. For those of you who are familiar with South Florida, we still maintain an office in Freehold, New Jersey. We are business transactional attorneys, meaning that we spend the vast majority of our time drafting and negotiating various types of agreements that are used by our clients for an array of needs, ranging from startup entities to businesses that are for sale and everything in between. We've had a number of business sales this past year, including I've represented in the past the sale of restaurants. But that's just one of the many areas in which we engage in. The other practice area that we specialize in is the protection of brands through registration of trademarks. So those clients that have built goodwill in their brand and want to protect it, we help them register the trademark. It's very nice to be here with you, and I look forward to getting to know everybody as things progress.
Welcome, Elliot. We're neighbors.
Contact information.
Somebody say Coral Lakes?
Yeah.
That's where I live.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I guess we have to get together. And I was going to ask you if you do anything with trademarks, and apparently you do. So that's another reason I have to get together with you.
Okay.
I don't live far from Coral Lakes. My godparents used to live there in Egret Point.
Oh.
Well, Howard should have a quarterly get together, like where we meet in person. Right, Matt?
Elliot, you want to give us your contact information?
Yes.
Should I put it in the chat?
No, just tell us.
Okay, so the name of the firm is Brown, ampersand for the word and, Blaier, PC. Our website is www.brown, the word and spelled out for website purposes, blaier.com. My email address is ebrown@brownandblaier.com. The office number is 732-490-8200. My cell phone is 732-259-6801.
That's more than we needed to know.
Okay. I didn't know what you wanted.
No, I'm kidding.
Your firstborn.
Elliot and I know each other for a while, so it's okay.
Yeah. And I live on Seascape Terrace in Coral Lakes.
I'm sorry, what street was that?
Seascape Terrace.
Okay, great.
Actually, a little bit.
I'm on Crystal Point.
A little bit of history. Elliot's father started a networking group way back in the early 90s in Boca, and that's how I got involved in networking, actually. So welcome aboard.
Yeah, just to fill in a little bit more, my father's first name was Alvin, and the networking group is Alvin and the Chipmunks. So my father passed away a few years ago, but the legacy lives on through the Chipmunks.
Chipmunks.
He was a great man. He really was a lovely, lovely person.
Thank you, Terry.
All right, and I want to introduce Michael Ross, who I had the pleasure of meeting with this week online, and I think he's a perfect fit for this group. How's that for an intro?
That's I don't know what to say following that. Thank you, Howard. It's my first
Pretty
meeting.
good.
Exactly. I'm excited to be here. So as Howard said, it's my first meeting with this group. So I look forward to getting to know everyone. I'm the founder of MKR Management Services. I'm based in Queens, New York. I am the firm is a financial a CFO firm focused on fractional CFO services to hospitality. So primarily restaurants, but I also work with the broader food and beverage as well as boutique and independent hotels. We focus as a fractional CFO working with the owner operators of sort of the middle market space, anything under sort of like 10 entities, working with directly owner operators on trying to enhance their financial oversight and focused on, trying to build their financial scale and providing them the strategic direction for as they scale. I could be reached at Michael at mkrmgmt.org. And it's Mike Ross with MKR Management Services. And I look forward to continuing to get to know everyone in this group.
Great, thank you.
Welcome, Michael. I'm an expat from Forest Hills.
Oh, great. There's a lot of connectivity. You must have been you must have lived close to a lot of these people, it seems like.
Well, I get around.
All right.
All right, let's go into our regular intros. I'm going to start out with Gina. Surprise.
Hi, guys. Yes, I'm the office manager at Clark Hearth. We are a boutique representing clients throughout the U.S. Hospitality is our niche. We work with full service restaurants, breweries, bars, fast casual places, social clubs, franchises, franchisors, mom and pop shops, you name it, we do it. We do their taxes, their tip credits, compliance, we do audits. You can reach us at 860-904-4436, and I'll put our information in the chat.
Okay, you're in Connecticut, right?
We are in Connecticut.
Okay, so it's close
But we
to
focus
mine.
on everybody throughout the U.S.
Okay, great. Stephanie, good morning. If you're there.
I'm here. I'm coming on.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I had a doctor's appointment, so I just got home and definitely not in my normal position here. But my name is Stephanie. My father and I are Brilliant Computers. It's a IT company, of course, supporting all things IT. My dad, Mark, has been running the company for over 35 years in the South Florida area and beyond, mainly doing break and fix. But now we're able to offer all kinds of services for using our global remote access software. We also do business email, hosting and support, online backup, data recovery, device security. When in doubt, reach out if you get an email that you're not sure if it's trustworthy or not, if you weren't expecting it, or even if you get a rogue website yelling at you, telling you that your computer has been taken over. I can definitely help with that. The best way to contact us is to open up a ticket by emailing support, SUPPORT, at brilliantcomputers.com, or you can contact our regular line at 561-877-1119. I'm here, I'm listening. I'm just about to steam up my first cup of coffee for the morning. So thank you for your understanding, but I'll be in my computer in like a couple minutes. So see you guys in my normal screen here in a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I called on you earlier. I surprised you. I'm sorry. Randy, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. So we have the Boynton contingency here. Huh? I'm in Winston. I'm in Winston Trails. So been down here for 8 years. Randy Computer's here with Oris Payroll, formerly Heartland. 2 more weeks, and I can stop saying that. Bruce, thank you for the referral. I hooked up with David. We're going to get him set up for next Friday's payroll. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so Oris Payroll, we are a national payroll company. We handle everything employee related. Nothing's left uncovered for the employer and the employee. Everything's in-house through our technology. Startups, mom and pops, multiple locations, franchises, which I just left the meeting for. Everything and anything. So if you need to do a service and cost comparison, make sure everything's in compliance. I can be reached at 585-622-2993. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Matt, good morning. The surprise
good morning, everyone. Happy Friday and all that. I'm Matt Freed. I am a trainer and recruiter here with EHS Recruiting Company. We've been working in the hospitality arena for the past 30 years, but at this point, we are able to really recruit for any need anyone has. We're not just pushing papers around. We actually we're talking to you. We're finding them a good culture fit rather than just finding you the person to fill that position. We want the companies to grow and not worry about finding that great candidate. That's our job for you. For this group, I'm happy to help any of your restaurant clients go about learning how to do a little bit of recruiting on their own, working through the platforms. They're always changing, working through AI with that. And I'm also happy, John just sent me another resume. I'm happy to talk to people, although I may not have positions and jobs for any of y'all's friends or the family that just wants to talk to a recruiter, but anyone looking for a job, it's always good just to chat with a recruiter. You know, there's little ins and outs that they don't see that we're able to see by looking at a resume and giving some pointers on how the job market's working these days, especially if they haven't been on the market for a long time. So you can reach me at mfreed at ehsrecruitingcompany.com, 941-993-7610. We work on contingency as well. So if people are just kind of kicking the bumpers, we can maybe help them as well.
Okay, thank you. Steve, good morning.
Hi, good morning, all. My name is Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions. I've been in the commercial finance business for over 40 years, running my own company, Leasing Solutions, since 2001. Principally, equipment finance. I can arrange all types of borrowings from $5,000 up to $2 million plus for a lot of credit criteria, startups, A credits, and everything in between, and I have lots of funding for different sources. My phone number is 845-362-6106. And I will be at the New York Restaurant Show, March 6 to 8. I think that's a date, in booth 2235. If anyone wants me to display any of their products, just mail me some brochures and stuff. I'll be happy to put it in my desk.
We did send you a package.
Okay, great. Terrific. Thank you.
And Michael, Steve is in Rockland County.
Okay, Steve, I'll connect with you. I'll be at the restaurant show too at the Javits. So I'll look for your booth. And
all right. You have a booth or not?
No. I'll just partake in some of the events.
Okay. If you need a free ticket, I can hook you up.
Thank you.
Okay.
So Steve, do we just send that to you in the mail? That it's like a flyer?
Yeah. Send it in the mail, Bill.
Okay.
Steve, we sent you a box, like probably a 18-inch by 2 inches high by 12 inches wide. I included cards from John Bond Terriarch that John so nicely tied for us at the restaurant show. So those are in the package as well. But we had a specific flyer made up with a QR code for this particular show and it links right back to our Zoom meetings. So as soon as you get that, it's very thin. It's a poster, but take everything out carefully. I packaged it real well, but it's a bigger box. It's not going in a mailbox.
Not a problem. I shoveled my driveway yesterday. My walkway yesterday when I got back. So
from your birthday? Oh.
No, when I got back from the trip. But
okay.
But on my birthday, yeah, I did shovel it.
Oh.
My wife yelling the whole time.
I'm sure.
I bet.
Howard, do you put his address on there on the sheet that you give everything, or is it just the email?
Steve, would you put your address on the chat?
Sure.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, let's go to Atap. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, so I am the founder of Cornucopia AI. I found an interesting stat online the other day, based on some research article I was reading. So apparently 77% of clients, or diners in particular, so like restaurant clients, check a restaurant's social media before going in. And 6 out of 10 clients check, every business's social media before calling them for a service. So it is interesting because, you could be losing, or, anyone could be losing clients without even knowing it. If you haven't posted on social media for a month or two, and you don't look consistent and it doesn't look good, then you could be losing around half of the people that could be coming in, So, yeah, I found that pretty interesting. I'm sure Clark Hirth, Stephanie, and Bruce can attest to, how nice and easy the tool is. So, yeah, just if you're looking to automate your social media and get it going, just let me know. And email is tatmanata605@gmail.com. And my phone number is 704-302-0475. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I had an interesting experience yesterday talking about AI. I don't know, some of you might follow me on Facebook, and you've known that I've been putting up some comical posts with me dressed as different people. I was a hockey player, a chef, a cop, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I was talking to somebody from the 9 o'clock group yesterday morning, and he mentioned something about politics. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a picture in front of the Capitol holding a banner that says today's restaurant. Mm-hmm. So I put it into AI. I put it into, and they refused to do it.
Yeah.
They said they cannot put me in the position that I wasn't really in. So I wrote back, then why did you do 5 other images of me as a hockey player, a baseball player, et cetera, et cetera? Why did you do that? And I was having a battle with AI. And I said to myself, are you out of your mind? I'm fighting with the computer. And I said,
are you dealing with chat, Howard, or was this Perplexity? Which platform are you working with?
No, it was Copilot.
Copilot. So you should have asked Copilot if they were crazy.
But then they went back later in the day, and I got a picture of me as a cop. So I don't know. They're not consistent. But anyway,
if you keep yelling at it, it'll do it. It's like a person.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just the way you word it, and if just shutting down the session and doing a new one, it will do it for you.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Right, Jason? Good morning.
Good morning.
Do it. Do your intro, please.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My name is Jason Bramble. I'm with a company called Gig Game. We do social games that are played in bars and restaurants, a lot of bars. So basically, what makes us a little bit different is that, think bingo trivia. But what makes us different is that imagine having AI actually act as the game show host. So you can have something on the TV. It kind of plays like an actual game show. People join in with their phones by scanning a QR code, and it will actually talk to them and say, "Welcome to the game" by name, and everything. So, I don't want to say it replaces human hosts, but it gives alternate ways to actually run the game. And the way I kind of promote it is, you can run a game throughout an entire month and essentially attract scores like on a leaderboard, and you can award like some kind of gift certificate to whoever is top on the leaderboard, meaning they keep coming back and playing it. And the whole point of these games is to track leads, to encourage like customer retention, things like that. But we have a whole bunch right now. I'm working on a new version of the trivia where it's going to use deceptive answers from the players that they can trick each other. So it's going to be very much, if you ever heard of Jackbox Fibbage, it's going to be very much like that, except it will support hundreds of players at the same time. So but that's basically what I do. My email is jason.bramble@gig.game.
Okay, thank
So
you.
Jason, if I'm at a bar and there are seven of us around the bar, does it show the other members in at the bar, or is it like everybody that's on the platform?
It's the members at the bar. Each bar can start their own game and run it independently. Or, I've run this across YouTube as well and let lots of people play that are not even in my house, type thing. So it can be run different ways, depending upon if you're a YouTuber or if you're actually playing in a bar, or you can play it at home. So, during the Pizza Summit, we ran a QR Mobo bingo to kind of encourage people to go from exhibit to exhibit, there. So there's lots of different ways you can use this.
Interesting.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to John Marinik. Good morning.
Good morning, John Marinik, Marinik Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants and consult on them. If you have a restaurant that needs to be designed or you need to open up quick, we're the people to call, 954-817-1183.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Bill Clement. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, that was on mute. Bill Clement, I'm an energy broker. I help people save money on their gas bill. I put a little bit in the chat of what's going on here in Florida. Gas has doubled the price since December. Tico was in November was 50 cents. It's now $1.16 if you're on a variable rate. Florida Public Utilities and Florida City Gas is $1.27. So I'm working with somebody right now, and it looks like we're going to be able to save them $550 a month on their bill. That's a restaurant. 500 over 40% on their bill. I mean, I can't emphasize enough of how these guys have been doubled up on their prices, especially if they're on a variable rate. So if you know of anybody, and when they get their March bill, anybody with Tico is going to be totally mesmerized when they see their bills doubled, because they went from 60 cents all the way up to $1.16. So just reach me, Bill Clement, or just Bill at Wise Energy Solutions, or 813-455-4079. I just enjoy helping people save money and seeing that we take that money away from the utility companies that are robbing people blind and putting it back in the pockets of the restaurant owners.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to John Bunn. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is John Bunn. I'm with the Bunn Company. Most have always seen our product, never really knew what it was. Whenever you walk out of a bakery and the box gets tied with twine, that's called a bun tying machine. That's what we manufacture. We're the only American-made machine of its kind. Give us a shout if you want to secure your delivery foods. We can secure it, eliminate your plastic bags. Been doing this for about 118 years, not personally, but the company's been around that long. We've manufactured about 1,500 different variations. So whatever size that you need, type of materials, we can handle it for you. Give us a shout at 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our website is buntyco.com. That's BUNNTYCO.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Coffee.
That's me. I'm Mike Newkirk with Brisk Coffee Roasters. Just as the name implies, we supply coffee, all your restaurant needs and beyond, from drip coffee to cold brew to espresso. And for qualified accounts, we'll supply equipment and service as well. So I can be reached at mnewkirk@briskcoffee.com or 256-710-8975 is my cell. We can probably save you a lot of money, so reach out.
Where are you located, Mike?
In Tampa, Florida. Sorry, I probably left that out. Tampa, Florida. We roast it in Ybor City. We supply all over though. We got nationwide distribution, so we can go anywhere.
Okay.
Good question. Thank you.
Bruce is full of them.
Among other
Go
things.
ahead, Bruce. Go ahead. Tell us who you are.
Oh, am I on? Oh, thank you, Howard. Greetings, everyone. My name is Bruce Silver. The name of my company is Employers RX, although we are working on a rebrand right now, so that'll change. I won't have to spell out so much. Anyway, my name is Bruce Silver. We are your cure for HR. We help restaurants, hospitality companies, basically anybody that needs help with HR. And if you're dealing with employees at some time or another, you're going to have an issue and need the help of an HR professional. John, you are an amazing guy. I want to thank you. We had a great conversation earlier this week, and John doesn't know this, but he has saved my hands from getting sliced to bits. And I didn't even know he was responsible for it. But my dad used to be in the import-export business, and he brought in textiles, really heavy stuff, and they used to be strapped with these metal straps, and you had to take a big scissor and cut them open, and invariably the metal would fly all over the place and would slice me here or there. And then all of a sudden, the cartons were wrapped in a polyester and plastic, and it became a breeze. So, John, again, thank you. You saved my body. Randy, I'm sure you're going to take care of David. Thank you so much. And basically that's what I do. I try and find out what a business owner needs, and we try and put them in contact with the proper resources. And in this case, I'm sure Randy's going to do a great job. On Thursday, I spoke with a woman, Nadia, a real sweetheart. They are filming a TV show in Tampa called The Land Remembered, and they're about to start shooting. There are 75 employees, actors, and production crews, and filmers, and everything that's involved with making a TV show. She needed somebody local to onboard their employees and to do an employee manual and just explain to them the do's and don'ts, because you don't want another employee touching or saying anything inappropriately. And I said, I know a guy, Scott Baker. He's in St. Pete. I'm going to have him call you. Scott was on the phone with her about a half an hour later. On Tuesday, they went to contract, and she left me a very nice recommendation, which was great. And that's what we do. We find solutions to whatever problems businesses have in the realm of HR. My name is Bruce Silver. I wish everybody a great weekend. I have a cold that has been my best friend. It doesn't want to leave me. And hopefully I'll be fine by the weekend. So thanks again.
Okay, thank you. Kevin and John, good morning.
Good morning.
John's here. I didn't see him.
He's here.
I'm right here.
Oh, cool.
You want your trivia? You ready for trivia?
Yeah, we'll start with that. That's good.
Okay, so China, India, United States are the top 3 countries in the world based on population. Who's number 4?
What?
Is it Russia?
Crickets.
I mean, I wouldn't think so, but
No.
Indonesia.
Canada.
Indonesia. Who said Indonesia?
Oh, wow.
Right, Philippines.
Bill.
Indonesia is number 4 with all those islands. Number 4 in the population in the world.
Wow.
Nobody ever guessed that.
I want to tell you something, John. I had an interesting conversation this week with a man from Dublin. We didn't speak. I was doing it online. He's got a product that polishes silverware and flatware and
glassware.
Chinaware, and he's looking to come into the States. So I said, I know a guy who goes to Ireland quite often. I'm going to put you 2 guys together so you can go to the factory.
I got the email, but I haven't had a chance. Obviously, I'm still driving now, but haven't had a chance to reach out to him. Yeah, I want to cross-pollinate with Ireland. And matter of fact, I'm looking for all you restaurant people, if you know anybody that needs open an Irish pub, we're going to get artifacts in that they could buy from us to put in their Irish pub for authenticity.
Wow.
This guy's last name is O'Callaghan.
John, are you allowed to say cross-pollinate?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's cross-pollinating.
That's one of my favorite words, cross-pollinate. That means I help you out, you help me out.
Word of the week.
Okay, bearded winter, Kevin.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, everybody. Strategic supply chain partners. Let me tell you what we do. We work with small to mid-size hospitality companies. We renegotiate their distribution agreements with their broadline distributors. We work on getting them preferred distribution costs. We work them with the manufacturers, get manufacturer deviated pricing put in place, and rebate programs. The difference between what we do and many other companies, if not all, is we don't charge a fee. You go in and we work with a client and we find them these savings, and then we just share in the savings that we negotiate on their behalf. Why do we do it that way? We came out of COVID. We used to charge a fee. We are all in the industry, been in the industry our entire lives. We felt that giving back to the industry would be not charging a fee. People couldn't afford to pay money out of COVID. A lot of people didn't survive COVID. And so we found that this was a great way to give back to the industry, and it just seems to have worked really well for us. So that was the motivation behind it. We've been doing that for 6 years now. And we're just saving people all kinds of money. An example would be I recently did a linen agreement negotiations for a single unit out in Miami. They have a 35-unit business plan to build 34 more locations over the next 7 years. Just negotiating one linen agreement for one store is going to save them over $30,000 a year from what they were going to sign before we took over that project for them. They also were going to get caught up in a 5-year agreement. We got them down to a 2-year agreement. They were going to have a 5% escalation clause. We took them down to 2%. There was a self-renewal clause in the agreement. We got them out of that. So clients that we work with generally don't know how to negotiate either better pricing or better terms in their agreements, and we can do both. And we did that again without costing them anything to do it for them. So if you're interested, give me a call, 407-497-9495. Would love to talk to you. Thank you.
Kevin, did you say linens?
Yeah. We work on a lot of other items on the P&L. And in this case, we were helping them with their linen cost. They're upscale. They have black tablecloths, black napkins for rolling silverware, logo mats, all the stuff that you would think a restaurant would have. And we put people into national pricing programs with a lot of our service partners. And I mean, it was crazy how much money there was there. And then we look at the agreements and we find a lot of opportunity in the way that, you got to keep in mind, everybody wants to try to build an agreement that's best for that company. we're building agreements which are best for our clients. And we want to make sure that we negotiate every part of that process. So there's a pricing reduction per unit conversation, then there's a negotiation on the agreement parameters, and we handle the whole thing. And ultimately, we're saving our clients money, but we're also helping them not get into agreements that they would be, regretting after they sign on the dotted line.
Because where are you located, Kevin?
What's that?
Where are you located?
I'm in Orlando, but we have partners in Birmingham, New Orleans, Atlanta. So we cover we have a new client that's out of Long Island. We're just about ready to finish
I have
up
a catering company that I believe needs to speak with you.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to them. Again, we're a zero cost option. If we can't find the savings, we don't make any money. We did a lot of work for free. Has not happened one time yet, but we're averaging over 10% savings for our clients. So it's pretty robust with the savings. And it's really, frankly, how twisted the purchasing side of the industry is, that we're able to find that kind of savings, frankly. And a lot of that was born out of COVID. A lot of people just kept the pricing what they were at post-COVID, and they didn't really take the reductions that they should have. A lot of companies. So anyway, I appreciate you letting me ramble on with you all. If you need me, I'm here. 407-497-9495. Give me a shout. I'd love to talk to you.
I'm going to call you after this, Kevin.
I wanted to ask Kevin, because I was talking to an operator that has 5 locations of a franchise, like a pizza franchise. And I said, because he was like, oh, the cost, everything's, I'm like, you should talk to my buddy at Strategic Supply Chain Partners. And he's like, oh, I can't, because I can only buy the pre-negotiated things of my franchise.
Sometimes the franchise world is usually they franchise out with giving concessions to the franchisee to be able to go out and purchase on their own.
Okay.
But more times than not, the franchisor has put programs in place that the franchisee has to accommodate and buy inside of that program. So that sometimes becomes, it's very difficult for us to, unless we work with the franchisor and put them into a different program, which will obviously have a trickle down effect to everybody else in the system. We could do that. But a lot of the other categories, like Bill's conversation earlier about gas, linen, small wares, equipment, all that kind of stuff, more times than not, the franchisor doesn't have such stringent parameters around those. So we can help with all that. So we're not going to maybe help with the purchasing of a product through broadline distribution, but we can help on a number of other line items on the P&L.
Got it.
So I certainly would not have a problem with talking to anybody, Azalia, that you send our way, because you've been very, very good about providing resources like that for us. I appreciate that.
I was trying to convince this guy, but he's like, no, I can't. And I was like, I'm sure there's a way around it. Let me ask Kevin.
Always a way around everything.
My understanding is they're not allowed to do that. They can recommend, but they can't force you to buy from.
Depends on the agreement. Some of the agreements are really rigid. There's some very strong legal parameters around those agreements. And there's a lot of risk to a franchisee not to follow some of the language inside those agreements. So, so that's, but I don't have a problem with taking a look at anything and seeing what's there and, give some advice and help in other areas that maybe are not so difficult to work through with the franchisor, because we do that all the time.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law owns a Demoshi restaurant, and she has to have in her contract agreement, she has to buy all of her products from the Demoshi company.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Anyway, thank you guys. Appreciate letting me kind of ramble on about everything we do. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Let's go to Helen and Rob. There you go.
Hi. We're Helen and Rob Gottesman, and we run Delicious Spoonfuls, which basically we are bringing the best ice cream in town to events in South Florida. They could be birthday parties, they could be store openings, festivals, you name it, we could do it. We bring our ice cream in a rental truck, and we get all our employees. We have 9 of them now that have been trained, are ready to work our events. So we bring however many we need for that event. We could serve the ice cream. We are planning on talking to Brisk Coffee to see if coffee would be a good item to sell there. And looking for events, looking for sponsors. Our staff is all trained. They are people that have intellectual developmental disabilities like autism, Down syndrome, and the like. And they know how to deal with the customers successfully. They know how to serve the coffee and make the made-to-order sundaes. And they love working with people and meeting the people. Any ideas, any events you've got, give me a call. We're at 561-676-2078. Website is deliciousspoonfuls.org and email helen@deliciousspoonfuls.org. And
I just want to also say too that we'll be connecting with Brisk, and we'll be
I just said that.
and also with Jason Bramble. I need some sort of a gig to attract people with ice cream to come to when the games, they see the games and right away they eat ice cream, that at least they stay there, so it's a good incentive over there. And also Elliot will try to connect and try to see if we can get some sort of a trademark. I want to just say one thing, I want to thank everybody here because you're all stupendous, Howard, and
great ideas.
You have a fantastic group. And one of the things I love about Howard is I call him Ultraman. First he was a baseball player, now this week he's a policeman. I mean, it's amazing. A man of many talents.
Multitasking.
Right.
He's going to be a nurse next week.
Yeah, reach out to me. You guys reach out to me.
Why a nurse?
My comment on when I was as a police officer, I said the hat was too small. So somebody made a comment they said the hat's perfect. You need a head shrinker. All right, thank you. There we go. Azalea.
Azalea.
I'll get it right.
One day, year 25.
Closer, we're getting closer.
In the meeting. Guys, my name is Asalia. I'm a restaurant business broker and commercial realtor in South Florida. I do Miami-Dade and Broward. I just checked before the meeting. We have about 42 restaurants that we're selling. Usually mostly sale of assets because it's so difficult to get city, county, and state permits down here. And anything I can do to help connect you guys with clients or connect them with you. My number is 786-457-2796. Thank you.
You're a
champ. Big shout out to Azalea. She gave me a lead. A guy in Georgia is looking for a bakery, and he called me this morning.
Good.
Thank you.
She's given me 3 leads and I'm working on 2 of them. One of them wasn't interested, but the other 2 I'm working with, they're installing gas into their new restaurant. So thank you, Azalea.
And I'm going to be under contract with one bill that they need to run gas to the property, but I'm going to connect you with his GC, which opens you up even more so you can do all the things that he builds. So,
you're the best.
Teamwork.
He is a unbelievable asset. Crazy. She brought so many people in. Thank you, Azalea.
Okay. Did I miss anybody? No, don't think so. All right. Let me double back to Elliot. If you want to add anything, now let's just see what we do.
Well, once again, it was a pleasure to be here with everybody. A very interesting collection of people and professions. I see opportunities to work with several of you and would look forward to doing that. I put all my information in the chat. And again, if you have any questions, want to know anything further about the firm, please look at the website when you have a chance or just give me a call. Be more than happy to chat further.
Elliot, I reached out to you on LinkedIn. You look a little younger there.
Yeah, I probably do. And that also reflects the fact that I'm not big on using LinkedIn or Facebook.
Oh, then you'll never get my...
I'll take a look now that I know it's there, Bruce.
Helen and Rob talked about training. I just this morning finished uploading an article about how to train people in the restaurant industry. And it's on our website in the blog section. If you want to take a look at it, it's on the website, trnusa.com.
But one of the things we're also doing is we're working with the RCS people to have our clients food handler certified. Many of them are. There's only about 3 that are not. But as we grow, we want to add, more clients to the list.
Okay, I want to double back to Michael Ross.
No, I think, listen, it's a great call. And I think there's a lot of possible collaborations with myself working with you guys and you guys working with me. So again, because I'm in New York, because I'm in the finance side, I can work with clients anywhere. So
Yes.
don't hesitate to reach out to
And
me.
by the way, Michael, I grew up in Kew Garden Hills, so.
Oh, okay. Fellow Queens. Good.
Yes.
Michael,
We
I
have a
grew up
house
on
in Amelia Island. My family does out in Fernandina. So
beautiful.
I do sometimes get down in Florida. So I guess
Well, that's still a 4-hour drive or so from here. So
yeah.
And Michael, we talk about gas in Florida because that's all that's deregulated. But I work with all of the suppliers throughout the United States, including New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, all up in the Northeast. Both gas and electric are deregulated, so we have access to everywhere in the United States.
Yeah, Bill, it's a great opportunity because it's a big expense line on most of their financials, and a lot of them just don't think they can do anything about it. So there's definitely opportunity,
especially electric up there.
Yeah.
Okay, TRN Terry.
Hi, everyone. I'll make this one a little quicker for you. My specialty and my team's specialty is to gather leads all month, every year for the past 9 years. These are on a spreadsheet that come to you in Excel. They come to you with complete information, the phase of what the restaurant is in. Are they entering Florida? Are they adding a new location? Are they part of another umbrella of another restaurant group? Are they under construction? I have restaurants out now until 2028 and further with shopping centers that are coming in all over the state. Very difficult information to get, but we get as much as we can every month, supplying up to 90 brand new leads every single month. You get the owner's names, phone numbers, email addresses, time frame of opening, a little section of what in the world are they doing? Are they adding a dog park? Is it a food truck establishment with like 20 food trucks coming in, which that's very popular right now.
Yep.
We also have a list, and I sometimes mention it and I sometimes don't mention it. The 9 o'clock group had no clue. From 3 to 4 years back, we have those reports as well. That would be vital to somebody to send a blast email, to call, whatever, to find out if they're still happy with the services they have, no matter what it is. Do they need a new piece of equipment? Is their insurance rates too high? Do they need somebody to step in and check the costs? Can we bring that down? Do they need new employees? Their kitchen's old. Do they need a rebuild? Whatever. Are they a bakery starting up? Whatever it is, you're going to get half of those that are not good, obviously, because of, COVID, etc. But those lists are also available and they go back. So you're getting 12 reports from either 24, 12 from 20, whatever. So you can email me for price on that. For this group, it's substantially like pennies. To see, for the new people to see a sample, Howard has done a website with trnusa.com/leads. Write that down, go on the little link can click it, it will give you a spreadsheet with, so you can see everything that we do. It's not going to have the email addresses, obviously, but every new report does. And the March reports this week, the March report's going out. It's usually on the 1st or 2nd. We're desperately trying to get it by the 2nd. It could be the 3rd or 4th, with a lot of incoming data. So, and we get our sources from all over after 30 years in business. But anyways, if you have a question, email me, Terry@trnusa.com. Have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you, Terry.
Hold on, before we go, I just want to mention that last winter, at the Florida Restaurant Show, we had a lot of our members exhibiting at the show, and this year we want to do that as well. John Bunn and I are working with the organization that runs the show, and John will negotiate a price with them, and it's substantial savings. So if you're considering doing business in Florida and beyond, consider taking a booth at the show, whether it be a half, a full, or a double, so whatever you need. Last year, we had 18 companies from both of our groups exhibiting at the show, and we had 12 in one row, which worked out really nicely. And this year we're going to improve on that. So just keep that in mind. And I was going to bring up a topic, but there's not enough time to discuss it. So how about some wants and needs? Anybody have any wants and needs? John?
Yes, I do. Just in case, I introduced In Kind to you guys a couple of weeks ago. If you still want your $100 to apply towards a credit at restaurants, it's free, no gimmicks. Not trying to sell you anything. It's just a fun way to dine. Send me a text with your email address, and I'll forward it over to you.
Thanks, John. My code, I got 2 codes and neither one worked.
John.
I haven't gotten any.
I have it also. I can forward it.
I've been playing phone tag with Lauren, so try to become an affiliate.
Nice.
Yes, hopefully.
Nice.
I know she has a lot of stuff going on like everybody else, so.
Yeah,
Terry,
it's busy,
Terry, I wanted to ask you something. The fact that when you were saying before that the restaurants are expanding, throughout Florida and, shopping centers, for one thing, central area of Florida is growing enormously. I mean, it's rapid. I mean, it's accelerating at such a pace. But I'm just curious, you're one person, thank God, at least for the technology, maybe Zoom. How do you reach out to all these people at one time?
Oh, I'm not one. We have a staff. I'm not one. I'm the overseer. Believe me, I have multiple resources. I couldn't do this all on my own.
Right, I see. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have any wants or needs?
But thank you, Rob.
We can talk about.
Well, I just want to thank Matt and Azalea for the time that they gave me this week, and John. And if I haven't had a one-on-one with you, I plan to do it next week. Ata, thank you. I have to get back to you. I have this cold that just won't leave me. But I'm hoping to be through it soon.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming. Great meeting. Thank you for Michael and Elliot to come as well. And hopefully we'll see you again next week. Have a great weekend, and let the sauce be with you.